Marshmallow back with another video, and this video is going to kind of be different than all my other videos because this video is actually to my coworkers. It probably isn't going to make a lot of sense to most of you, but because of my past, I feel like I need to make this video to thank my coworkers and my managers and my bosses, and to show appreciation basically to them, because honestly my life has changed a lot since I started working at my job. And again, it probably isn't going to make a lot of sense to most of you who may be watching, but let me get into the reason why. So I obviously have said in previous videos that I had a drug and alcohol problem. Because of that, it affected not only just myself and my family and my friends and my relationship and just my life in general, but it definitely affected my work. I honestly have had a lot of jobs because of it. I would be working somewhere for a few months, maybe 6 months, and then I would find a reason, any reason to quit. It'd be the dumbest reasons, but I would find a reason to quit. Then in 2015, I had a job, and I actually lost it because I was going through kind of the beginning stages of getting clean, and I was having a rough time with it. I kept relapsing, and it was just back and forth, and because of that, I found a lot of excuses to call off or to be late. Well, then the one day that I was actually sick and went home early, they ended up firing me my next scheduled shift. And it was literally 1 week before my wedding. That was when I really quit using. And I went through like 8 or 9 months without a job and 8 or 9 months worth of depression, where I would not get out of bed for days and days because I was so depressed because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't working and I couldn't use because I was going through my outpatient rehab program, so couldn't do that. So I was just so depressed. Then like the beginning of December of 2015, I finally found a job. After months and months and months of applications, I finally found a job. It wasn't the best paying job and it was a per diem job, but it was a job, so I took it. Well, probably like a few days into that job, I got a call for an interview at the job I have now. And I had worked there before, like right after high school, and I only worked there for a few months. Of course I quit, but I quit that because it was still a stupid reason, but anyways. And I regretted it for years because I loved that job. I really did. So when they called me for an interview, I was like, yes, like I have to nail this. I really want to go back there. So I went for the interview. I'm thinking, I'm not going to get hired back. There's no way. Well, a few days later, I got the call back and I got the job. I ended up quitting that per diem job for reasons, but the main reason why was because my job was offering me more money. I actually ended up working out because I ended up full-time very fast into working there. So I have been there for a little over a year now, and I seriously love that job. I really do, and I love everyone that I work with. And again, it's probably going to sound dumb because I work at a store, but I really don't care. I have no intentions of leaving. Like, yeah, I would love if my YouTube would take off. Possibilities of that happening is slim to none. And plus, right now I'm just doing it as a hobby, something I really love to do. But work-wise, I have I don't want to go anywhere else. I'm not going to find another job with this cool of manager that I have. Somewhere that believes in me and has faith in me and that cares. Like, my manager actually gives a shit. Most of the jobs I've had before, the managers didn't give a fuck about me or about anyone else that worked there, and my manager actually does. Like, for instance, there was this person that was working there for a few months, and they started a nasty rumor about me dealing with my recovery, saying that I did drugs at work. which was completely false. That person told another coworker of mine, so I didn't want my manager to overhear it from anyone else, so I asked her if we could talk. And the very next day, she pulled me outside and we talked. And I confided in her about my recovery and that, what that person was saying wasn't true and all that. She listened, she responded, and she didn't believe what that person had said. And she put an end to it, for sure. But most places like that, if I were to have said to an old boss, like, this is what so-and-so is saying, it's not true, they'd probably drug test me. And if my manager would have drug tested me, I would have been clean. But the fact that she believed in me and trusted me meant the world to me. Plus, that person that started that rumor didn't work out because they're actually... Never mind. I'll just keep that to myself. But while that whole thing was going on, my manager said that she wanted to promote me. So literally in less than a year, I became a manager. That meant so much to me because she knew about my past and still wanted me to be a manager. Like, I can't even tell you how much that means to me. And yeah, obviously I made some work rants, so because of a certain coworker, but I love my job. I love being a manager. I love having the responsibility. I work all the time. And you know what I really, really love about my job is the fact that they show me, like, that I'm doing a good job. They actually appreciate the work that I do and me as a human being. Like today, my manager and then my big boss actually pulled me into the office and said, let's work with your schedule because we know you're always stuck on second shift and second shift sucks, especially because I never see my husband. We're actually like going to work with around my schedule so I could see my husband more. Like, what? Who does that? Like, that's amazing. Like, that is definitely something that I just adore about my job, and that I've never had at any other jobs. I call that my second home. I call that my second family, basically, because it's true. We are one big family. I am there more than I am at my house. I am with my coworkers more than I am with my actual family. So yes, that is my family. One big, crazy, dysfunctional, psychotic family. And no, we don't always get along, but love each other. We have each other's backs. Yes, we might get on each other's nerves. Yes, we might even get into some fights. But at the end of the day, that shit don't even matter. We're still there for each other. We still love each other. I know that I have met some friends that I am going to have for life. I can truly say that. So on that note, I want to thank Wayne, Steph, Mariah, Lorinda, Cassie, Liz, Dana, Sam, Izzy, Rhea, Leslie, Lauren, Adam, Bridget, Steph Bell, Brandon, Tiffany, and even you, Brian. And then there's Randy, and then the two newbies, Matt and Brooke. I really don't know you, but you seem cool, so welcome to the CoFair family. Hopefully you guys love us. We're crazy, but fuck, that's us. So yeah, I really just wanted to thank every single person that I listed, especially Wayne and Steph, and of course, my friends. Obviously, I'm closer to some than others, but really, I love all you guys, and I truly mean that, and I got all your guys' back even when you piss me off. So I love you, CoFair family, and I guess I'll see you at work. Okay, so my last video, I said I was going to do an emoji for my mood and a song of the day. So I'm going to do that. And with this emoji, because I'm feeling really, really blessed these days. I love my job. I cannot wait for the events to come up for my husband and I, and yeah, life's great. So my song of the day, I'm going to go with I Hate You, I Love You by Nash. And just for the simple fact, because I can't stop listening to it. I guess that's it. So follow me on social media. As always, it's down below. I always follow back. Up on my Twitter for updates. And I am out like a boner in sweatpants. I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye.
Just remember, I made this video for you, for my CoFair family, because I love you. Even when you make me really, really mad. Now, I guess there's only one thing left to say. See you at work!